Sex Prison Story Family Salute. Y'all, it's your boy Tim Snowback here with another one. And man, this guy right here drops a bombshell on the SPM case. If you haven't been following the recent events, this goofball in the corner right here, Baby Bash, and SPM sister slash company are the entire reason there was ever a free SPM movement. When it happened, they had a really big name. They were well respected and their reputation was good all through Texas and California. They're the guys that come out saying SPM is innocent. Baby Bash was on the DJ Vlad video claiming that 13-year-old victim was a dancer in an adult club, which we now know is not true. This guy came out with the song Letter to SPM, literally shedding tears like a little girl crying on his song, saying, Carlos, we love you and you're my best friend and we know you didn't do it. And then goes on to disrespect the 9-year-old victim. Let me tell you something y'all never knew. The father of that 9-year-old victim, when Juan Gotti was a little kid, he didn't speak English. The father of that 9-year-old girl was the one that taught him and helped him learn English, took him by the hand, walked him around and made sure everybody was okay with him in school. Didn't victimize him. Made sure he can get his little milk at lunch. All that type stuff, right? Yeah, that was Juan Gotti's first ever friend in America. And the man come out and called his own little daughter a little B and a liar and all that. And he explains in this video why he did it. He really does. And it's sad, it's pathetic, and it's disgraceful. This entire situation is just an embarrassment to Texas. And this guy is now pouring salt in the wounds. Juan Gotti, it's time just to go away, bro. You tried 20-something years too late. It's not working, and you're just making us all look bad now with all this goofy stuff. So we're going to get into it, and we're going to discuss it. And I'm telling you, this is the first time this has ever been told. So stay tuned.
And it's not, it's sad that I did it, but it worked, man. Look,
Yeah.
look what I'm about to tell you. You're gonna trip out. These are some of the regrets that I have. I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all don't trip out. A lot of y'all SPM fans don't trip out on this. This is one of my regrets, and I finally said something about it. I regret that I see my homeboy with underage girls, and I didn't say anything. I regret that. But at that time, when I seen him with chicks, you don't go checking IDs like, oh, let me stop you, dog. She looks underage. Let me get her ID, or how old is she? You don't do that, man. This is South Park Mexican, a powerful man, and he's not having that, dog. You can't check him. Plus, I'm staying in his warehouse. The heck, I'm gonna start giving him the fifth degree. Oh man, what are you doing? This ain't right. Or man,
All right. So first things first. Says he's regrets seeing his homeboy with underage girls. Instead of regretting that being your homeboy, say, homie, I'm not going to regret what one of my friends did. That just ain't my friend no more. You understand? Yeah, one of my friends do something really, really, really foul. I must. It's mandatory that I separate myself. It could be just something a little bit foul that I can't explain. It's must as a man that I separate myself. And as far as him being SPM and you can't check him and all that, that's purely because you're a coward. Yeah, you're a coward because any real man seeing that type of stuff is going to speak up. He really is. And you know what? You couldn't. Yeah, because you lived in his garage. You lived in his warehouse. You lived in dope house. You didn't have nothing. That's the basis root for 20-something years of this man lying. Okay? He is the reason that he's now having to come out and do this. This is karma for this guy. Because the fans wouldn't be turning on him right now had he not made the fans believe the man was innocent. So this is confusing. This whole episode by this guy's mental illness, right? This is literally somebody taking a proverbial you know what and pointing it at themselves and pulling the trigger. Nothing about this makes sense. Nothing about it has made sense since day one.
I would have been kicked out so fast, you know. But that was my regret that I didn't do that. But then again, at that time, Now that I sit back and look at it, this is 23 years later. In 23 years, I've grown. This is 23 years ago, bro. And 23 years ago, I was a different man. I wasn't mature like this, like the way I am now. I hadn't gone through enough life
Obviously.
experiences now to value the fact that, hey, man, there was something going on bad, and I didn't put my foot down and stop it, dog. You know, I just watched it because I didn't know what to say at that time. I was not in a position to say nothing. The moment I would have said something, either told on his ass, I would have been called a snitch. Oh, he's snitching. I would have been known as a dude. Oh, that's Juan, the one that brought down South Park Mexican. He told on him for chicks, you know?
Hey, check this out. That's exactly what's happening to him now. Their fans are now calling him a traitor, betraying SPM. Yeah, they're calling him messy, that he likes drama. Everything that would have happened to him back then is happening to him now. And that's what he knew. That's why he told the line for a pedophile, multiple pedophile for all these years, because he wanted the fans. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Juan, Gotti, and everybody else, I came out swinging, not caring about his fans. I don't care if that's a number one such and such rapper in the world. He's embarrassing Texas, and you're part of it, my man. And you just got to do what's right sometimes, right? Juan Gacho, you've been to prison. But I heard how that went too, right? Yeah, that wasn't too good either. So let's get back to the video.
Because that's the mentality people have.
Yeah.
They're going to attack you, bro. But that's one of the regrets that I have, man, that I didn't say nothing when I seen that stuff. And I held it in for a long time, bro. And that's a regret that I have about my younger days.
Okay.
But last time I didn't speak on it enough because, like, with all respect, I was trying to, man, I'm not going to lie. I know that the minute I'm going to say something, I'm hurting his daughter, his mother, his people. Like, the minute I start
Yourself.
saying this dude did bad, a lot of people are going to get their feelings hurt. They're going to be just crushed, man. I don't want to crush nobody. Look, the dude's already locked up and he's doing his time. So
See, that's how crazy he is. He would protect the perpetrator's family. He don't want to crush them, upset them. So he mashes down multiple child victims. Multiple children been assaulted by this man that he cares nothing about hurting them. He doesn't care about it. He called the little girl the B word and lied on her. Juan, what's wrong with you, boy? You don't care about hurting his family? Well, what about all them little girls he hurt, man? Bro, you're sick.
no matter what we say, we can't punish him more than what he's being punished right now.
Right.
His father died while he was in jail. He doesn't have freedom like us, you know? He's doing 20, he's going on 23, 24 years now, you know?
Yeah.
So he's paying for his
Good.
crime. So really trying to beat up on a man that's in jail is not my style. So I pull away, you know?
You're right.
But
Right.
now the people that I was trying to protect are turning on me. So I'm like, man, or they're old enough to accept it too, you know, like, God forgive me, and I hope his daughter doesn't take offense to it. But hey, man, you old enough to know now and about what's up, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the only way I'm gonna put it.
You know, you had
They always knew. You ain't telling nobody nothing that everybody hasn't always knew. The man is coming out spinning the narrative again instead of just keeping it real, right? He makes a living tattooing his fans and sleeping on their couch. And I got a feeling there's been a lot less tattoos and couches since he started saying all this, and now he don't know what to do. But he definitely wasn't doing it to protect the family. He was doing it to protect the couple dollars that he would make. And that's it, homie. This sickness, this evilness was clearly inspired by money. And everybody, including SPM's daughter, is saying Juan Gotti is broke as hell. So obviously there wasn't much money involved in. You just protected evil for no reason, and it makes you look bad. You're highly suspect too.
mentioned, and I only bring it up because once again you had mentioned it. You saw him with underage girls, and you said, you know, I never checked IDs. I get it. Was this a common thing, or was this a one-time thing?
Nah, on the cool, it wasn't a one-time thing. I seen him different times with different chicks, man, and it
Yeah.
was I just kept my distance, man.
Yeah.
As for me, I went after chicks that were my age.
Kept your distance. He was with them every
And I
day.
wasn't going to be able to respond for anybody else. One of the reasons that my name never came up in none of his stuff, never ever, my name never ever came up, because I know better, man. I know better than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The homeboy just, that was his liking, dog, and there's nothing I can do, you know?
Like, what was the reason? What was his attraction to younger girls, from what you know of?
Man, I have no idea, bro, and I can't speak for the man,
Right.
because I can't comprehend that. Like, I don't know. It's not me, man. So I couldn't tell you. It's like this man likes chocolate milk, and I like strawberry milk. I can't tell you why he likes chocolate milk. He's just that's just him.
Yeah.
You know, I can only speak for myself.
Yeah.
And me saying that, dang, bro, it's just a sad situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a sad situation, and it's been one that you sat there and interjected and put yourself in it. If you like strawberry milk, he likes chocolate milk, somebody pass me a glass of water, because I don't want to drink with neither one of you fools under no circumstances.
Now, you as an artist and being with Dope House, when he got arrested, did you get any shit?
Nah, man. Actually, I was the one that was driving into some appointments, trying to make sure that he was
Just
good.
said you kept distance from him, but you're driving him
because he was
around.
on bond for the assault on a 9-year-old, which wasn't.
Listen, y'all, this is where he's finna to drop the bombshell. We've talked about it all the time, that SPM was in a hotel room with two 14-year-old girls. One of the girls later told her parents that she slept with him. They pressed charges on him and dropped the bond. He's getting ready to name which homeboy brought them little girls over there. Somebody reach out to that dude. That's the one we need to talk to. And then he drops a bigger bombshell. So stay tuned.
True.
Okay.
That isn't true. But he violated his bond. This is true. What he did violate his bond from was getting caught in a room with a 15-year-old girl. So
14.
even though he didn't do the 9-year-old, the fact is that he did get caught in a room with some underage chicks while he was on bond for even though it was an alleged assault. The fact is that he broke that bond. And I'm thinking to myself, who does that, bro?
Yeah.
They're accusing you, bro, of some stuff. Catch your snap. Nah, the homeboy went and it was my homeboy Uchi that picked up these chicks, and they were chilling. And
Look, he still called him his homeboy. Oh, he picked up these 14-year-old girls. That's my homeboy. Did we notice a pattern here? Something ain't right? Just let me know in the comments. Is something ain't right here? Or is it just me tripping?
just so happened one of the parents said something, and they ended up getting with Los and revoking his bond, and that's how it ended up with the 45 years, because it wasn't just that. Also, when he went into the rehab, because they sent him to rehab, he was going to only do like 2 years probation.
What type of rehab was this?
Sexual offenders.
Oh,
rehab.
wow.
Yeah, well,
Pay attention right here. This is the first time this is ever on the internet. He enters into a sexual offender rehab and then continues to sexually offend. Juan Gotti knew all of this when he wrote that song. Remember that?
yeah, it was like a rehab. Anyways, in there, he hooked up with a chick, and he got kicked out of the rehab. And the chick's dude told the chick that if you don't file charges on this man, he's going to, like divorce her or leave her or whatever.
Right.
So she had to say that she got raped by Los in the rehab. So when they kicked him out, I think that's when he went back to court. And that's when all those things that I'm talking about
Right.
was what led the judge to say you get 45 years. It wasn't one case where it was the main case about that little girl, but he had all this other stuff under him.
Yeah.
And that's why, that's why they were like, man, look at this. You just violated your mom with a underage chick. You just got kicked out of the rehab by, now they said you raping. Yeah, they gave him 45, man. You know?
Wow. Well,
so check this out. Let's run this down, right? Juan Gotti is his best friend. Said it all the time. Went to high school together. Clearly knew he had a 13-year-old baby mama because everybody knew about her. It wasn't a secret. The whole record label knew. He didn't hide it. He paid child support. That was later, but he claimed his baby, right? You say you've seen him with underage women, but you didn't check their ID. But you didn't say nothing because you slept in his garage. Then you throw in the 9-year-old thing. I don't know. He didn't do that. You don't know that he done that. You weren't there. Were you there? Were you there, Juan Gotti? Because you're now explaining a pattern of a creep. And you're still defending that one case because that's the one you can't explain. Right? You sold your soul to make a song. They got like, what, 4 million views? Yeah, that's not even major, bro. You're the problem. And now you're getting a backlash like you deserve. So he sees this pattern. His homeboy Uchi takes little kids to SPM. SPM sleeps with one of the little kids, loses his bond, enters into a sexual rehab. Sexually assaults a woman in there. Of course, Juan Gotti has a story. Oh, her man made her say that. I don't know no woman. I don't know no woman in the world that I personally know that would do that. Come on, man. You slept with this man. You ain't going to file those type of charges on him just because your dude got mad. That don't even sound real. And here comes this dude with just another reason of why he was messing with SPM. Oh, because that wasn't real. If I told that, yeah, her man made her say that, just like the little girl's mama made her say that. You're saying two different things here, and you're a sleaze bag, man. Yeah, and then you dropped the bombshell on it about the rape situation. So he just went from child molester to a rapist. And that'll show you that sex offenders are creatures of opportunity. Yeah, they're weak. They're weak as hell. They prey on children, women in rehabs, old ladies in wheelchairs, grandma on a walker, right? Then they go in there and they go to protective custody for 20-something years and then lie to the fans like they're getting treated like a king, right? Everybody loves me in here, when in reality, they're moving you every 1 to 3 days to protect your life. Everything about this case is disgusting, sickening. And Juan Gotti, man, I don't know that we'll ever hear anything new about it. But now realizing that he was also arrested for a rape case too on a grown woman, man, that just makes it a little bit worse. Hey, Texas, most of y'all have followed the lead. Listen, most people that view, they share these videos out. They're telling friends. In the comments, anytime they post something now, it looks totally different than before I started this. So many people are coming out, waking up. But I hope this one helps a little bit more. Texas Prison Story family, salute, man.